Hello, my name is Joe and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm doing something different because I have been very busy, so I haven't really had time to write a new RWBY theory. So I'm doing a tier list. I'm doing the thing. Yeah. I just didn't really have time to do anything else. So I decided to just do this so I can get an easy video out so I won't just be kind of tumbling along, trying to catch up. So, yeah, let's just get into this. I'm probably gonna put this as the trailer for my channel, cause that way people will see, who my favorite RWBY characters are, and they won't be surprised if I, make more theories about them than other people. So, I have this many ranking things. S is obviously for my favorite characters. A, really good characters that I enjoy watching consistently, even if they don't have a lot of screen time. B, they're okay, but I really need more screen time with them if I really want to care that much about them. C, I just don't care about these characters or their background characters. Yeah. D, I haven't met them because of me not reading the books or playing Grim Eclipse. And yeah. And F is just trash tier. I think most people will be able to know who I plan to put in there. Tuxin, you seem kind of neat. I'll put you at the top of I don't care about you. Honestly, probably just gonna put all of the White Fang in here, cause yeah, we really don't know them very much. I'm gonna put the guard guys in B though, cause they're fun. They're fun to watch. And oh, wait, I forgot to add a rank. How could I forget the most important rank, which is of course unrankable? And I'll put this as a nice silvery color up there. And I need to get Pilot Boy and put him up in the unrankable section, cause he is clearly the best character, of course. Just there's a lot of characters that I don't remember who they are because they didn't leave an impact on me. So I'm gonna be putting them in the don't care section. I remember who you are, but I still don't really care about you. I'm gonna put you right there, right below Tuxin, but above Shady Man. I remember you, at least. The other people, I really have no idea who they are. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put Arslan and the Skater Girl in B, because they're fun. They have a fun aesthetic, at least. And they have cool fighting styles. Yeah, let's put them in there. Freya, the original Winter Maiden, who's just kind of there. You really aren't a character. You're more of a plot device, if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's put you there. You're still really cool, though, so I'll put you there. Alright, I remember these four. They were the Indiegogo, people that got, like, their own team made, because they helped fund something. They're kind of background characters. but also I liked a lot of their style and weapons. You know what? Sure, let's put them in B tier. That sounds fine. Yeah, they were kind of neat. They were cool. They had cool designs and weapons and such. Well, this one just had daggers, really, in the skirt. There, you can be separated from your team. You can go into C tier. Yeah, you get away from your team. You don't belong in B tier with the rest of them. You just had a bunch of knives. Alright, now we got the other, is this D or Dudley or something? I think, yeah, let's, wait, no? Oh, wait, that's Forrest. Oh no, I'm gonna get destroyed! I didn't recognize Forrest, oh no! You belong in unrankable with the other gods up there. Alright, now we got Cardin and his cronies. Honestly, just Cardin, you can go in trash tier. I feel like the top of trash tier is actually the worst part, so I'm gonna put you above Marigold. But the rest of you guys just go to I don't care background character tiers. You're not characters. Don't lie to yourselves. Oh, look at that. It's a Leonardo Lionheart. You can also go to trash tier. You cowardly lion, you. You know what? Let's get the parents done, actually, real quick. Jacques Schnee? Trash. Now, let's go to Weiss's real parents, Willow and Klein. And just getting the last Schnee before the really major ones out of the way, let's get Whitley here. I enjoy that. I'll put Whitley right there in A tier. He was very good this most recent volume, so I'll keep him there. Also, Amber is voiced by Laura Bailey. I did not realize this. It's very cool stuff. I said I was going through the parents, but I kind of stopped doing that for a second. Let's do Ren's parents now. Yeah, Summer, as much as I hate to do it to you, I haven't met you. We've gotten bits and pieces about you, but I still haven't met you, so I gotta put you in D tier. Yeah, like Murder of Birds says, where was CL? Where were you at the fall of Atlas, CL? Where were you? Scarlet and Sage and Yatsuhashi and Fox are all going in B tier because they're cool, but we know nothing about them, just about. Again, I haven't read the books, so I can't really comment on that. Really, the only reason they're not in C tier is because they're teammates with people we've actually met. And let's just do their teammates real quick, actually. Coco, the leader of Team Coffee. Coco, I'm putting you at the top of B tier, because I think you get a lot more screen time in the books. Well, not screen time, but you know what I mean. But currently with the show, you got a cool design and a cool weapon and stuff, but we haven't really seen enough of you for me to really enjoy it that much. And Velvet, though, Velvet is just so cool. Where do I put Velvet? After the Belladonnas. Velvet's really cool. I love Velvet's weapon. It's so awesome. And then the teammates of Scarlet and Sage, Sun and Neptune. Neptune, He's neat. I'll put Neptune at... I'll put Neptune in B tier. Because I enjoy him, but not enough to put him in A tier, I feel like. Sun, though. Sun, get right up there to the top of A tier. You're very fun to watch. You're a good boy, Sun. I'm proud of you, Sun. So proud. And now, finally, we're getting down to, the real nitty-gritty of them. Cinder. Cinder, you've gotten a lot better this volume. Gonna put you in B tier. Right below the moms. Gonna put you in B tier there. Oh no, my computer is gonna die. I need to grab the cord. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Everything's okay. Let's do Salem. Salem is... I think I'm going to put Salem as top of B tier. Top of B tier. I do enjoy Salem as a villain, but also we really don't get enough of her. She definitely increased her villainousness. She definitely was really good in Volume 8, but, you know, still not as enjoyable to watch as Neo or Roman or Tyrion for me. Or Watts, because Watts was so good. Okay, so I'm just going to get all of the Oz adjacent ones out of the way real quick. Ozma is a cool concept and a cool character, but also we didn't see enough of his original self for me to really care that much when he died, which I don't think is necessarily a problem, but I would have liked to see more of him, as well as just more of his early incarnations in general. I'm gonna have to do Ozpin and Oscar at the same time, because it is going to take a big explanation, and I'm actually gonna have to do Oscar first, now that I think of it. I am going to put Oscar relatively high in B tier, but after a lot of people. Like, this volume, Oscar definitely shot up in my books, but that's because before this volume, he was in the very bottom of B tier for me. Oscar has one of the coolest storylines in the entirety of RWBY, but also he doesn't really have much of a character. He's not super interesting to me when it doesn't have to do with Oz. For me, Oscar, I think the best way to describe it is that for me, Oscar is like Giorno Giovanna from JoJo's, in that Oscar has one of the coolest origins and coolest stories out of any of the characters, but also, as a character himself, he's pretty dull, and I don't really care that much about him when it doesn't come to that story. Now, Ozpin is kind of similar in a lot of ways, which makes sense because he is the reincarnation before Oscar. He did have a lot of the same issues in that he was, like, kind of a nothing character originally. He was cool, but he didn't really have much of a personality besides mysterious. But that wasn't a bad thing. He filled his role well. He filled the mysterious mentor that has an uncertain history and just leaves breadcrumbs as to what is really happening underneath the story. I didn't have a problem with him not having as much of a character as the others. So for that reason, Ozpin goes into A tier, right below Maria. And like, I don't know, Oscar just isn't as enjoyable as Ozpin for me. But that's just me personally. And now we get down to our main people, our poor young people that are just getting thrown around. Let's start with the one we haven't seen in a very long time, Pyrrha. Pyrrha's kind of tough for me, because Pyrrha, I'm debating between the bottom of A tier and the top of B tier. And again, I'm probably going to get some hate for that, because people love Pyrrha. But Pyrrha, it wasn't that interesting of a character, in my opinion. I really liked her, but she wasn't that interesting. I think that the most interesting part of her was when she got the offer to become the maiden, and that was in the last, not even third of her story. That was in the last, like, sixth of her story. So I think that for me, Pyrrha will go in A tier, but at the bottom of A tier. Also, why did I put Tyrion and Neo below these guys? Let's put Tyrion and Neo up there, because they're just very enjoyable to watch, if nothing else. Next, before we get into our main 7, let's get the poor Penny Polendina. And you guys, if you've seen, like, half of my videos before, you don't even need to question where Penny's going. Immediately in S tier. Penny has been one of my favorite characters since Volume 1. There is no way that Penny wouldn't be going in S tier. And now let's get into our final 7. Starting with Team Junior. Let's go with Ren. Ren, I'm gonna put in A tier, I think, because Ren is pretty great. Below Emerald, though, because I really enjoyed Emerald this volume a bit more than I enjoyed Ren. Nora is one of my favorite characters, but not quite enough to reach into the favorite characters tier. I'm putting her right at the top of A tier, right next to Winter. She is so good, I love her so much, and I'm so happy that she got some more storyline in Volume 8, and I'm so sad that we probably aren't going to get any of Nora in Volume 9. I'm very sad about that. And this is going to be kind of anticlimactic because, you know, Jean is my favorite character of all time. He is going just... That is the peak. We have the peak set. Well, we already had the peak set, but we have, like, the actual ranked characters peak set. Jean is my favorite character. He has been since Volume 1. He's so good. Now moving on to Team RWBY. Let's just go through them in their name order. RWBY. RWBY I'm gonna put in A tier, because she's been a lot better this volume. I'm gonna put her below Ozpin, I think. RWBY, I love RWBY,
but also I haven't really been interested in her. She has a kind of similar problem, I think, as Oscar, in that she really has a more interesting story than she has an interesting character. But, at least RWBY has a personality. So, she is definitely above Oscar in my eyes. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate from Oscar fans. Oh my gosh. But yeah, RWBY could really use some more development, but we seem to be getting that, so I'm gonna go ahead and put RWBY there. Weiss. Weiss Schnee, one of the best developed characters in the entire series. Just immediate S tier. Definitely one of my favorite characters in the entire series. She's very good. Blake. I have a complicated history with Blake. Blake I really liked in the early volumes, but I wasn't very interested in her story from volumes 4 through most of 6, honestly. But she's been very good in Atlas. I'm gonna put her right next to RWBY. A bit above RWBY. Yeah, that seems right. That seems like a good place for her. Yeah. I'm honestly gonna get so much hate for my placements of these people, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. Alright, and now finally, Yang. Yang is obviously going in trash tier. Not! Yang is the best fucking character on Team RWBY. Fight me. Yang immediately goes third favorite character. Just so good. Great in Volume 8. Anyone who says differently, you are objectively wrong. And that's gonna be the entirety of my tier list there. This took me a bit longer to record than I thought it would because this is a lot of characters. They put a lot of characters on this list. This might take more editing than I thought it would, but hopefully you enjoy. And yeah, all right. I don't really have anything else to say. But yeah, obviously, these are just my thoughts. Do you agree? Disagree? Think that I just have trash taste in characters? Let me know in the comments below. And, subscribe. I'm trying to do a video every week or two, so you might find something you like. Till next time, safe journeys, my friends.